They were quite tougher than I anticipated. Ferocious even, just as the villagers said.
Who are you?
Warriors of the Crystals. We aided you in the hope of you knowing something useful.
Warriors of the Crystals?
Allow me. She means we came here in search of something. But more important than that, how do you fare?
Fine. Thanks to you two. I really appreciate the help. But what if you're actually assassins who only saved me in order to lower my guard?
Lower your blade, Tyrrell.
Venera, you shouldn't come out here. For all we know, they could be Venice assassins.
It's all right. You needn't worry about these two.
How can you tell?
They mean us no harm. Though I am in no condition to fight at the moment, I can still sense that much.
If Venera says you're okay, then I just turned my blade on the people who saved me. My apologies. I'm Tyrrell. The circumstances have forced Venera on the road, and I've been accompanying her ever since.
As he said, my name is Venera. Firstly, allow me to express my gratitude. Thank you for helping us. Now then, what has brought you here?
We're looking for a core crystal.
Let me give you a more detailed explanation. And here we are.
So, you're traveling in search of crystals that have been strewn about to different lands. It's quite difficult to believe, especially about your realm.
To continue, do you have any information regarding the core crystal?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I do not.
I see. Then we're off.
A moment! That decision was made a bit too hastily.
We have no time to waste.
Why do you only see things based on their efficiency, Lady Jeume? I will be the one asking questions for the time being. Why are you two in this tunnel? I assume you're running from someone?
Well,
Our homeland is out to take our lives.
Venera!
We've heard what brought them here. Is it not fair for us to share as well?
I guess you're right.
We took refuge in these mines to escape our pursuers from Venice. Vicious monsters proved too great in number, however, so we've been unable to advance any farther. Which leads me to a proposition. Would you escort us through the mines?
What are you saying? I'm the only escort you need!
Tyrrell, we cannot afford any chance of being caught. So would it not be better to have as many people guarding us as possible?
What keeps you from fighting as well, Lady Venera?
Venera is carrying a child. So, she can't fight. Even if she wanted to, I wouldn't let her.
Can't fight? Then what purpose does the sword on your hip serve?
Someone very dear to me entrusted me with it. I think of it as a lucky charm.
So that's how you ended up here. What should we do, Lady Jeume?
We don't have the time for detours. Even more so, I can't take part in something as inefficient as protecting the weak.
Of course, I would not ask without offering something in return. We shall help you find the core crystal. If you think it might be in the mine somewhere, would it not make sense to have as many people looking for it as possible?
Since they've offered to help us, the least we could do is escort them, don't you think?
I don't understand why we would guard a burden such as Venera. Escorting them means putting ourselves at risk. I don't find it necessary to endanger myself for the sake of others.
I'm inexperienced as a warrior of the crystals, and it may not mean much coming from someone who is not human. But humans do not live their lives based solely on what they might lose or gain. Moreover, I can't just leave them to fend for themselves. Not as a warrior of the crystals, but as the being that I am.
Just answer one thing. Do you think there is meaning in the strong protecting the weak?
I cannot say. But I do know that if I fail to offer my assistance in this moment, I'll live to regret it later.
All right. We'll heed your request. But only until we find the crystal. Agreed?
Of course. You have my thanks.
We could always use you as bait if things take a turn after all.
Hey, Venera, maybe these were the wrong people to ask for help after all.